Hey everyone, what is going on? Matt the Sasquatch here, and it was requested that I make a sneaker collection video. Now, I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but I also know that sometimes they can be long, they can be boring, because maybe someone wants to see or hear about a specific type of shoe, but then they have to sit through like 25 others just to hear or see that one shoe. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go briefly through everything that I own. And then if you want me to go more in depth, then leave a comment on the Snupps post, or leave a comment down below on YouTube, and I will do it. So this way, this can be very short, it can be very quick, but you still get to see everything that I own. So those three we're just going to save for last. Let's go to the rack of shoes. Let's just start up here, up top. We've got these Asics Gelite 3s from the outdoor pack, I'm pretty sure. I found these at Plato's for 25 bucks. They're nice. I usually take these out when I'm going to be in woods or hiking or such. It's comfy. It works, and I can beat these up and they'll be fine. Next. Oh, by the way, I got those at, I think it says, but at Plato's for like 25 bucks. Super cheap. Steal. And then next, the Reebok question 1 in the unworns. Absolutely love this shoe, but I more love the history behind it. I got these on sale at Finish Line for like $65. It was a steal. I love that suede. Just I wish I could show and touch it, but it's just a super nice shoe. And yellow is something I didn't have, so that's why I bought those. I love them. They're comfy. Been meaning to try them out for basketball, so I might have to do that sometime here soon. But I also love just the 2 3s. And the icy deep blue soles. Now, we have my golf shoes. These are just a basic pure Adidas pair. They have been beat to crap, and these are now my wet day shoes and practice ones for golf. There's not much to talk about. I got them years back for like 50 some bucks, I think. But then these. Oh, I love these. These are the Ricky Fowler's from Puma. And I just love the absolute design on it. It reminds me of clouds at a sunset. And I also love orange. These also need cleaned because they're just dirty, but it's currently January in Ohio, so there's no point right now, but these are my everyday nice golf shoes that I wear when it's just a nice day out. And they actually have pretty decent comfort. Okay. Next shelf, which I didn't plan this, but this is the burgundy maroon shelf. I know you guys have seen these once before. The Tech Tufts that I got for 25 bucks at Plato's. Oh, again, I forgot this again. Got these on eBay for like $65. Great steal. Great steal for golf shoes. But these, I went into Plato's and wasn't expecting to find anything at all. Then I saw these on a third passing, and I'm just like, I don't own Air Force Ones, and these are a monochrome burgundy, and I just love the skateboard deck texture on it. So I got them again for like 20 or 30 bucks. It's a steal. Everyone should have at least a pair of Air Force Ones. Then we go into my maroon Vans off the walls. I mean, they're Vans and they're really beat up. So I've had these for many years. Now this was definitely a shoe I bought years before I began really collecting. They're a little bit stained, but they still work. Like, there are certain shoes that still look good, just beat up and destroyed. Vans are one of them. They just look good, beat up and destroyed. I think I got those for like $30. Maybe I like Journeys, because they were on sale at the time, so I just picked them up. And I didn't plan this as well, but this is the gray shelf. Let's start with these Puma L Lux. Not sure exactly how to pronounce the name, with the laced up laces, black and gray cement. But I got these at JCPenney's for 35 bucks. Again, it's kind of like Vans, and it's kind of like those, which I'll get to in a minute. I've always been a fan of low top shoes. Like, I don't know why, but I just love just nice classic low tops. And this is just, it just goes with anything. And these were like 35 bucks. Cheap. Love them. And they just work. Put those back on the shelf. Now for these, which I got at Marshall's for like $15. They're not bad. I love orange, so that's primarily why I got them. The only thing wrong is you have this like clothy textured sole, which then collects dirt. I don't know why they did that, but when I first got them, they looked really cool. Now they just look like garbage, but who's gonna see soles? Who cares? But they are Levi's shoes. I didn't even know they made shoes. So there are those. Again, I just love my low top kicks, especially in the summertime. That's why I have so many pairs of them, because summertime is when I go crazy. Let me go into my, I'm going to call it the Adidas Classics shelves, because these don't need much to tell you about. They're Stan Smiths in the Fairway Forest Green. I believe it's technically called a Fairway Green. Again, it's like Air Force Ones. Everyone needs a pair of these. They're just, and clearly they've been worn, because I wear everything I own. And there's Stan hiding behind the laces. Hey there. But again, it's a great classic shoe that just goes with everything. I enjoy shoes that just kind of go with everything. Got those at a Foot Locker in Cincinnati. Yeah, no, it was actually a House of Hoops, which was my first ever purchase from a House of Hoops. Got them for retail, that's fine. These are another Plato's Closet pickup. This is all patent leather, which is what originally drew me to them. And again, these were bought many years ago before I really became a sneakerhead. But then they also have a leather tongue, which is super nice. I still don't know the technical model name or anything about it, except the only thing I know is it is a shell toe box with patent leather. Got these for $30. It's just a great color with the, I'm going to say, baby sky blue and just black. Again, it's another shoe that goes with everything. I enjoy shoes that go with everything. Now let's get down here. On my knees. Here we go. This are some Sperry topsiders. This was the first pair of shoes that I ever purchased myself. That cost over $60. I paid $85 for these back in my sophomore year of college, and they have been completely beat up. But this is another case of a shoe that when beat up, they still look awesome. I mean, it's got that vintage vibe look. I might try and fix these up. If you are curious about me fixing these up, let me know and I will do it. But yeah, I got these at Journeys for $80 many years back. This, I like to call these kind of like my walking pair. They're just New Balance 420s, Blaze It. And again, orange. I love orange. They've also got some 3M because of that, a little bit of that, and because of the lace swap. So, they shine. And I got these at DSW for like $30. Amazing. They're not too terribly comfy, but they work. And I walk in them, and they're a good pair to just walk in. Now, we have my Air Jordan 1 Low collection. These were another Plato's Closet pickup for surprisingly $50, and they kind of remind me of a Royal One reverse with the custom laced up laces, and they're not bad. They look super nice. The color scheme is perfect, very nice, but they have that plastic feel to them, which toe box ain't that great now, but they still look nice. And then we kind of have the same deal with these, except these are hyper turquoise. Absolutely love these. I did a tutorial, which is actually one of the very first videos I did on how I did that. If you're curious about more lace designs, let me know and I can do more, because I think that just looks awesome. I get comments anytime I take these out. But I've been saving them for the springtime because they're a little too bright for the summer. My arm's getting tired. But I love these, except for that plastic feel. But I'm not going to complain. I got these for $99 at Finish Line, yes. But I have been hearing that you can now get them for as low as $50. So if you want a near Tiffany Jordan 1 Low for $50, buy those. They're fantastic. Now, I used to wear a lot of Chucks back in my high school days. But since then, I've not owned anything Converse. So then I picked up these. The Cons in this wheat colorway. Now, I love wheat, and this is actually the wheat shelf. Got these at a Converse outlet for $35. Surprisingly, has a very soft leather, which just turns out nice when worn in. And the sole is actually like an off-white, which kind of makes some be a little bit more neutral, which then kind of helps them look even better with the wheat laces. I love these. This was a great steal, and yeah, They're just Converse Cons, the Blazes. These were my first purchase of boots in many years. These are Nike boots, complete wheat with the like Red Wing style laces. I love these things. These are the Son of Force mids. Got these at a Nike outlet. My first ever Nike outlet purchase for $50. Now, my favorite part about these is that insole. It's got the, forget what it's called, but it's popular in a lot of the Nike runners, and they're super comfy. I can wear these all day long, and my feet don't feel pain. It's amazing that I can wear a boot and not feel pain. That tells you that you have a good boot, is when you can wear them all day and your feet aren't sore at the end of the day. Now let's get into my primary basketball shoes, which I still rock these casually, as if you're on the Snupps. As if you're on the Snupps app, you have seen John Wall ones, alternate aways. Got these on sale for $40, and there's a little bit of marks here, but I'm not too worried. For $40. And when I first saw them on shelf, I did not like them. I found them to be weird. Like they were just off. And then put them on feet, and I loved them. This was a case to where this was a shoe that I did not like on shelf, but I loved them when I put them on feet. Now, unfortunately, they don't have boost, but they're still comfy. And I don't know, I just like them. And if you did not know this about these as well, if you take both of the bottoms here, let's just go ahead and do that. If you take both of the bottoms here, do you see it? The United States map comes out. I love that. I love when like products next that you would not expect to become Americana becomes Americana like this. I love it. So for $40, reminds me of candy canes, and candy canes taste amazing. So I have them. Now, you've already seen these, but if you haven't, this was my first pair of Jordan brand shoes ever. And this was the shoe that rejuvenated my love, my passion for shoes, because just to be brief, I've always loved shoes, but I never wanted my parents to fork out the money for shoes. So I knew it would be a very expensive hobby, and I knew this from a very young age. So I told myself that I would start buying when I get my own money. So this was step one, which was actually a Christmas gift from my parents. But they were $80 at the time. These are the Mellow 11 and the Concrete Islands. Again, got these from Finish Line. They always have great sales. They always have great sales. And these are as well a very good basketball shoe. I've balled in both of these, actually. I tend to use those more indoors and these a little bit more outdoors, but I might try these again indoors and see how they are. Now we're getting into this shelf, which is an interesting shelf. Because first, we have these Jordan 1 Retro 97 playoffs in a bread custom. As far as I know, there's only been one other person that has done a bread custom on these, and they sold on eBay, and I saw them. Well, pictures at least. The guy didn't do a very great job, from what I understood. And I've also got the laced up laces, bread, some mints. I picked these up at Plato's for $50. Yeah, and I loved them all black. But then one day I just picked them back up, and because this was about the time that the band ones, bread ones were going to come back out, and I just thought, I could paint these into a bread one colorway, and they would look really cool. Primarily because because everything is tumbled, except right there you've got tumbled but dimpled as well. And you've also got the holographic Air Jordan logo, which will not focus. You can kind of see it. Yeah, there you go. So I love these. This was my first ever custom I have done. Now, did I do so these are both of the shoes that I have worked on. That's why they are down here. Now, you should all know the story behind these if you saw it. Picked these up at a flea market for $25. And they were in just awful shape. Jordan 14 last shots. They're still in okay shape. Fixed them up the best I could. But I might be selling these. Actually, I'm like 95% positive I'm going to sell these. I'm thinking maybe around like $75 because they're in okay shape. I at least made that basically looked gray. So I did get them back mostly blackened, and these were all creased like crazy. So I did take out creases, and I did everything I could. But even though they're size 10, they're just a little snug on me. And okay, so I'm back. My phone actually ran out of space, which then told me that this is going too long, especially filming at 4K, but outputting at 1080p when you're watching this. So again, I think I left off that these are probably going to be for sale. So the 2011 pair, yeah, probably like 95% sure I'm going to sell them because well, they're just a tad bit smaller than what I liked, and I can definitely find something else that I will wear a lot more, especially at SneakerCon, which actually, before I get into those, quick announcement thing. I am going to the Cleveland SneakerCon show on March 11th. If you're going, please let me know. And I will be that guy that if you just want someone to hang out with like all day up there, you can come hang out with me. Like, I don't care. Like, it would be super cool if everyone that's going there from the Snupps community just hangs out all day, and we can be called the, I don't know, we can make up a name for us. Like, that would be super duper awesome. So come find me there and just hang out with me. I don't care. And if we get hungry, let's go eat. I don't care. It'll be fun. So, let's get back to this shelf. Let's start over here with the pair I got first, which is my favorite pair out of everything that I own, my cement 4s. Interesting story on that. On Instagram, when these released, Angelus Direct was doing a random giveaway on these. And like everyone else does, I entered thinking, well, I at least tried, it doesn't hurt, but I'm going to probably lose. Then I get a DM. Please send us your name, address, blah, blah, blah. You won. Then I saw the Instagram post. I'm like, no way this just happened. So, I got these for free with the custom cement laced up laces. I love those. You know my love for these. But this is the shoe that defines me as a sneakerhead. I love the cement print look, and you guys should know that because I have everything under the sun cement print. And these will probably be the shoes I rock at SneakerCon. But I remember getting these in the mail, and I was just super happy. I wasn't doing YouTube yet. I was super happy, super stoked. Even my parents were just shocked, like, they just sent you a $300 pair of shoes for free? I said, yeah, they did, because awesome. And then that next day, we went out to the Cleveland car show, and I wore these there. And it was a glorious day. Glorious day. Love these. My favorite pair. Definitely in my top 3 of all time. Are they number 1? I won't say that they're number 1, number 2, or number 3, because my top 3, they could all technically be number 1, but for different reasons. So I don't have a definite number 1. Let's go to these. The metallic navies. This is my number 2 favorite pair in my collection. I've always loved blue for my whole life, as well as orange, but I've loved blue longer. I saw these, and I'm like, I have to have those. And at the time that I bought these, this was the most expensive pair I had purchased. And this was the very first time I had bought shoes on eBay. And this was the first time I spent over $100 on shoes. But I just love them. They're quite soft. And I love this metallic naviness to them. And I also switched on for the blue laces. Still have the white laces. And for patriotic days, I've got red, which will be awesome. I've also heard a rumor that the metallic oranges are coming out this year. If they do, I'm gonna make these into a pair of Nick ones and pair them together because I love the New York Knicks, my favorite basketball team. And we have these. The most I've ever spent on a pair of shoes. $150. Actually, got those for under retail at $139. But these, like 3 days before Christmas, I walked into my finish line. Speech impediment sucks. Whatever. They had these and the white ones. And these are, of course, the Adidas Duck Camos. The NMD XR ones. They had a full run in both colors. Now, I didn't even plan on spending that much money. But when I saw them there, and I had never even tried on Boost. So I just thought, I'll try them on. Loved them. It was unlike anything else that I had tried on. My mother was there, and there were 7 employees there huddled around me because I had told them this was the first time me trying on Boost. And they just all glanced like, he's now hooked, and I got hooked. I love these. These are the comfiest pair that I own. By the way, a lace swap, again, from Laced Up. With that Yeezy look, I really think the Yeezy laces bring them out more, but that's beyond the point. These are the comfiest pair that I own. Are they the comfiest shoe ever? I've heard that Ultra Boost and Yeezys are comfier yet, but from what I own, these are my comfiest pair of shoes. I love them. And that's why they're also up here, because these are my top 3 shoes that I own. Now, those ones are definitely in my top 3 of all time. These 2 are definitely in my top 10. Those actually hit my top 5. Those definitely hit my top 10. But those are in my top 3. I love them. Just love them all. And now looking down, I forgot about another pair of shoes. These. My Snoopy Vans. Which I have the Snoopy Van in the turquoise. My dad has them in the white pair. And again, they're Vans, and I've had these for quite a few years. I think we got them at this. Yeah, we both got them for Christmas, like 2 years back. No, 3 years back. Yes, 3 years back for Christmas. And again, they still look good, kind of beat up. And I don't wear these as much, because this is kind of a pair that I do enjoy just showing off. But also, for many years, well, for about 2.5 years, these were the only shoes that I drummed in. Because if you do not know, I am also a professional drummer. I play lots of shows, and I wore these, and then I wore these just for drumming, because 1, they were flashy, and 2, I love how they feel on drum set. They feel amazing on drum set. But since then, I just then began to not care as much, but these are still my favorite shoes to drum in. So that is all of my shoes that I own. I've got two dress shoes in my closet still. I'm not worried about those. This is basically everything that I own. Again, there's a certain pair that you want me to go more in depth with, let me know, and I will make it. But this was still a lot longer than what I wanted this to be, but doing it this way, you got to see every shoe that I own. So I really thank you all for taking the time to watch this. If you are new here, click that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, like it and comment down below your favorite pair of kicks in my collection. But then also comment your favorite pair of kicks in your collection, because I'm very curious on what everyone likes, because we all have different tastes. So, until next time, make sure to follow me everywhere on the internet.